Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to talk about the MetyToyz Wonderfest exclusive TMNT Raphael. So let's bring him up close. Let's talk about it. Just like Michelangelo, we have the samurai theme, and I think it's really dope. One of the cooler things is that there is no limitation on articulation here, technically, with the exception of the waist. But because we have that upper torso movement, we're still pretty safe. And I like the idea of that. One of the cooler things about this line is that we are enjoying a more samurai theme. And for those asking, this was Wonderfest exclusive. I am not sure if it will come to the US. I'm very unsure, but I'm gonna ask about it when I get a chance. So as you can see, we can lift our arm up. We have the ability to look up, very much look down, which is pretty cool. We can rotate our arms out. We do have a faux-like style of butterfly joint, which allows it to have a little bit more room going in. We do have a double joint. Our arm is gonna get a little bit in the way, but you can work around that. As you can see, we have our bicep swivel. So let's rotate down. I'm going to pop the head and the top part of the armor off real quick. Oop, hold on, let me pull this away. While I'm over here, sorry about that. Pop the head off real quick, and that's because I'm gonna take this off so you can get a glimpse of that upper torso. So as you can see, we have the upper torso movement, which reflects of an ab crunch. And then we have shell movement, which is actually pretty cool. I didn't notice this on Mikey till the end, but we actually have shell movement. That means rotating the shell left and right and a little up and down. When you pop the upper torso off, it means we'll be able to remove our waist part. The waist just has, just like Mikey, no lower ab crunch, but we do have leg movement, which is gonna be hindered slightly by this waist part, but it is soft enough. We can rotate outward. We do have a thigh swivel that rotates. We have a beautiful double joint for the knees. And we have our ankle movement, which can go back and forth as well. And we can remove this. On this side, you'll see that it's not needed. We have a toe hinge as well. As you can see, we have all the movement. I just wish it had a lower crunch, but I think for the turtles, that's one of those designs where everybody kind of doesn't or can't use it. I think that's one of those things where they don't let them break the scope for the license part. That's what I'm starting to believe, because I'm noticing that the trend amongst everyone that uses it, they can't break that lower sculpt. I'm gonna pop this back on. So as you can see here, we have all of our looks about articulation. I'm gonna pop this head back on. I didn't add a bandana yet, but I'm going to. But I really like Raph. He's my favorite turtle. So, Brawler Bix. Brawling, 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 brawling. Now, let's talk about our accessories. This is where it gets fun. I'll see you guys in a sec. All right, now we're gonna talk about some more. First things first, let's talk about our head sculpts. We will get a beautiful yelling sculpt. This is very Raph coated, and I love that. It's beautiful. Next up, we get our neutral head sculpt, which is very, again, very Raph. You already see our grit teeth one here. Next is probably my favorite sculpt that they've updated on Raph. It's Do-Rag Raph. I like the little holes in it. Puncture for the pieces in the back. But Do-Rag with the flap out Raph, that's where it's at. You'll also get 3 types of bandana. You have Wishing, the normal out the back one, and we have a more classic style for the neutral when it's down. So you get 3 styles of that. On our samurai side, we will get a beautiful mask to cover the mouth. It fits on all the head sculpts, so you won't have any issue. We'll also have an Oni mask. I love this mask. Then we will also get the head sculpt for our helmet. If you want to see what a head looks like in it, there you go. You'll also get a short knife, as well as another knife. I don't know the name of this one, but dual wielding these was gonna be dope as hell, right? It's gotta be dope, right? Then you will get also 2 shuriken, and then you will get a naginata as well. Let me actually pull you back a bit. So you'll also get a naginata. You will also get his traditional sai. Now, with the sais, they do not plug the pieces in. You'll get 2 to dab in. And the reason why that is because you'll also be able to make a samurai version that is specific for Raph. They give you this bow piece. That means if you wanted to make a double-edged sai, you can. So you have the ability to make this as well, which makes for a nice customization if you wanted something a little different for Raph. And I like the idea of that. Next up are going to be our set of hands. You already see the closed fist because Raph stayed with it. So here are some pointing hands. Here are some open action hands. We will get 3 sets of item holding hands. These ones are going to be for your naginata or your spear. Well, yeah, naginata is a spear. These ones are going to be for your sai when you're holding it through the fingers. You see that opening there? Oh, actually, these ones are going to be for the sai holding it. I got it wrong. So that means that these ones are more casual, relaxed hands. I got it wrong. So yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, I really, really like these pieces. And it's giving me confidence in the line going forward with the other stuff after playing with Mikey and now playing with him. I'm going to compare them to some orcs and some other NECA stuff, some other turtle stuff. So you can see what they're like in the size comparison. And you'll see that next. All right, now we're going to jump into the size comparison. Here we are with Mikey. Shout out to everybody that came to the meetup, for the Mezco meetup. Got to play with Mikey. I brought him in for everybody to play with. As you can see, Raph is a bit taller than Mikey, which I don't mind because it's one of those things where I'm like, this is going to be cool if they want to do brothers at different sizes. You know, different growth rate, spurts, nature versus nurture, all that other thing. You can just mess with the idea of it, right? Let's take Mikey away and let's compare it to some other MetyToyz. I brought an orc as well as Pandarin, which is also a Wonderfest exclusive. So here we are with an orc. So you can actually use these guys in the size comparison to fight, as they usually do to end up fighting larger creatures. Here is a Pandarin. He's a big boy, like a really big boy. And I love that. Here we are next to a Marvel Legends Maximum Deadpool. Let's take all these guys away. Oh, that's what I forgot. Crap, hold on, I'm gonna grab it. Because I forgot to grab it. Here we are with a NECA Michelangelo. And then we have a Mezco Raphael. I missed out throwing a Mezco in there the first time, so here we are with a Mezco Raph. As you can see, all different sizes, different scales. Next up, we have Handsome Rat King and a Tricerodon. Shout out to Handsome Rat King, because he's handsome. Here we are with a Storm Collectibles, which I think these will scale out pretty well with these MetyToyz turtles. And they do. Next up, we have a Mythic Legions and a Savage Crucible, in case you wanted to go Knight, Barbarian, or Samurai, things like that. And I think that about rounds out all of it. Oh, you know what? You gotta throw him in there because that's my boy. My main man, 500 grand. Here we are, Ichigo on a Mezco body. And Ichigo and Raph will now be teaming up soon, just like they did with Mikey. It's pretty cool. Like I said, I love what we have going on. These were Wonderfest exclusive. I have no idea right now if they will end up doing more or if they will be available in the US. But I am going to reach out and ask some questions, hopefully get a small interview to explain the process. So we'll see what happens. Because I don't think they're licensed for the US, but I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. I'm hoping to get some information on it soon. With that being said, guys, I do want to say thank you for tuning in. Thank you for checking it out. Shout out to Mr. Mad Orange. Shout out to Mr. Lee. Shout out to everybody that I met in Shanghai. Shout out to everybody I saw at NYCC. Shout out to everybody that came to the meetup. As always, thank you so much. Please, be good, do good. Drink your water, guys. Later.